Welcome to the October Leaders Numerology forecast. This forecast is for you to really note dates and energy so that you know how to show up so that you're in flow with the energy rather than pushing and grinding against it and feeling like you're really pedaling upstream in a raging torrent against the force of the water. So October brings in 9 energy. And 9 energy this October asks you to be discerning about what stays and what goes. And it asks you to release what is no longer aligned for you so that you are aligned in your value and your self-worth, and so that you are aligned with your purpose. So what will stay and what will go? Remembering, of course, from the September forecast that we are universally in Uranus, the Uranus period of the year, and that wants you to reflect. What have you learned so far? What would you have done differently? What's worked? What hasn't? What are you going to take forward with you? What aren't? And this month, you're letting go of what doesn't go forward with you, with no judgment, because discernment doesn't ever include judgment. You're not saying anything's good or bad, right or wrong. You're just discerning that it does not need to move forward with you, that it is no longer helpful for you. So October's energy wants you to lead by doing. It wants you to be consistent. It wants you to be focused. It asks you to consider fresh perspectives and understanding. It wants you to close the door and to go deeper into your why and your purpose. It asks you to step through criticism, to look past it and speak your truth with compassion, to put blinkers on and put the criticism to the side and speak your truth with compassion. And in this energy, success is inevitable when you are in integrity. You're being asked to reflect on your year so far and notice what has worked and what hasn't worked so well, and give yourself permission to step through your fear of others judging you, to remove any toxicity and to see what you haven't yet seen. Take notice and observe what is stopping you being a better leader of you and of others, and let go of what's getting in the way of you stepping into your potential. It's time for you to understand and accept your own worth at a deeper level and to invest in what's important to you. It's vital that you stay in action so you get the results you desire. There is no time to stop. You need to be resilient, you need to be dedicated, and you need to get the help you need to keep on going. Now, if you have not invested in support yet this year, please do, please do. September has gone by in the blink of an eye. It's not slowing down anytime soon, and change and momentum are keeping going. You having support that is right for you at this stage is going to really help you in this final stage of the year and moving forward into 2025, which is just as full of change and movement and progress. Your physical and mental fitness are pivotal to your resiliency and success. It's not just about keeping your body fit, it's about keeping your brain fit. Your brain is a muscle. And as you know, that is something that I love helping clients with. So if you need that, reach out and we'll have a conversation and see if we are aligned to work together. As you reflect over all that you've achieved this year so far, what are you letting go of so that you can move forward? Because holding on to the past and doing what you've always done closes the door on new possibilities. Letting go clears space for you to move through the door into what is next for you. It's up to you to choose what goes forward, what you let go, whether you open that door or not. Totally up to you. No judgment. We're discerning here. You do need to hold the line. You do need to stay the course. You do need to put your blinkers on and focus on where you want to be rather than where you've been. Red diamond energy present October 1 through October 8, and that intensifies the energy of discerning, releasing, and stepping into new possibilities. So we really are coming into October with a double whammy of this discerning and energy. It asks you to let go of old ways you're attached to that no longer are relevant, and to notice where you've let busyness with a Y take over and where you need to re-establish your priorities and boundaries. Speak your truth with kindness, with love, and with compassion. Club energy, October 9 through 21, asks you to lead by doing, to be a role model, knowing that your actions speak louder than your words, and that when you do that, you are being an example for others. Communicate clearly, concisely, and consistently. Be curious about what you need to keep on going and what support those you lead need to stay the course. Investing in support now will move you forward powerfully. Heart energy from October 22 through to the end of the month intensifies the 8 energy of 2024. That's all about deep dedication and asks you to deepen your dedication even more. Observe yourself closely to deepen your self-awareness, to become more self-aware, to really know yourself better. Connect deeply with your heart and your soul. Fall more deeply in love with you than you ever have been before. Remove any toxicity from your relationship. That may mean ending relationships or changing them so that you distance them from people who are bringing toxicity into your world. And again, speak your truth with kindness, love, and compassion. Now we have a new moon in Libra on October 2nd, and that asks you to check your boundaries and to tweak and adjust them as necessary, remembering that boundaries serve you as well as others. Notice where you are putting your own values behind those of others. Observe where you are communicating clearly and yet could be more transparent. Avoid being tempted to save or rescue others. Release any obligations you are holding on to. You want to desire to do things, not feel obliged to do them. You want to have pleasure and fun in doing them, not feel obliged and dragging yourself to do them. We have a full moon in Aries on October 17, and that's going to shine a light on your fears so that you can choose to move past them into what's next for you. The full moon asks you to be more visible, to keep up your momentum, to stay in action, and to get stuff done. Enjoy the adventure that is your life. You get to make up the rules as you go along, that when you change your mind, you need to communicate that with others who it impacts. So the big theme of the month is using discernment to choose what will stay and what will go, rather than judgment, and to invest in the support you need to get the results you want this year. If you haven't done this already, do not delay any longer, please. Whether it's with me or with anybody else, please get the support you need to move forward powerfully until the end of the year and beyond.